Hello and welcome to another video. If you're new around here, my name is Diamond Bullet. Today I'm in Bus Sim 2018, but not with any of these two, even though I do have a ton of mods that I would like to review at some point in the future. I'm going to start a new company. I'm still going to call it Vortex Bus Company, so that way I know it's the video instead of this one. Sandbox mode is off. Bankruptcy is on. Realistic. And I do have a ton of maps that I want to try out. But we'll go Seaside Valley, and just to show that zero mods are enabled, not even my paint job mods. Or any bus mods or anything like this. And then press create. Move this bag of crisps or Doritos that I still need to finish. Uniform. There's only two options. Let's go for a nice selection of colors. Okay. Skipping the tutorial.
Okay, I've written down a number of things we should try before we get you back out on the road. It's just to make sure the infrastructure is okay and ensure we can deliver a robust public transport system. First things first. City Hall wants us to run a pilot night line just to see how many people would use it. They'll finance an additional bus for you in return.
No ads yet, as you can see. I think I like that. And then have the base colors as black. We've got different interiors. Oh, got an itch. I think this one looks the poshest. That's what I think. Let's apply. That's one of them already done. Go back to the route planner, as you can see. Then it wants us to create a new route. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna come out of the bus depot, which is here, and go like this. Press save. That's a new route done. And then gotta drive this one. We gotta do it at night. Quick start off. Blah, blah, blah. Round trip off. Revamp on. Oh no. Road trip. So here we are with our beautiful bus. So we've got to unlock our doors. Press the open button at the front of the bus. I kind of like this interior. It looks like every other bus that I see in real life. So we've got 1 and 2. We've got to press I 3 times. Do that. We've got our horn. L is lights. To put it into drive, it's 7. And obviously take the handbrake off. Wait for that to fully open up. And let's start the route. And if I press Z, then I won't ever speed. So we've got a day regular. And just as a precaution, make sure everyone has their tickets. Check to make sure I didn't accidentally lock this door. Okay, I can't. I can only lock the other door. Okay. Indicate to leave. And traffic will wait for me. Zalamon Research Center. So this is going to be somewhat of a series I'm going to make. Maybe have some people join me at some point. But at the start you don't need people. You only have one bus, so it's pointless having more people. And then we're pulling into this one. I am playing on keyboard, for anyone wondering. I have tried controller and keyboard. I couldn't get either of them to work, so we've got a week regular. That's where the real money comes in. As you can see, that's a €28 ticket. Day regular to that will get us a nice amount of money as well. 22, 4, 6, 50, and 70. The reason I count it is because I use numbers on the keyboard instead of doing it this way. Helps me remember what I'm pressing. I don't care about the ones that say how often do you want to see it. Oh, they've already showed me the ticket. Better to be safe than sorry. Especially when they have duplicated models. Which is like the most annoying part. And we're off again. But yeah, I was just watching the video where Josh, Toby, and Vic played this game and caused complete and utter chaos. So I thought, hey, why not? I'll make a series. So we've got a single regular. When it's 80, I know what I'm doing. So we've got single student 2. I guess we're just going to assume that he shows me his student identification card.
You saw my ticket already.
He saw my ticket already. Shut up.
Of course.
And then just run back to the front of the bus. I put on my indicator while the doors are closing just to prevent any issues with traffic. Because traffic can be an ass in this game. Now we take our time over the speed bumps to not get a fine or a rating drop. I mean, you could also go around it, but then people would try and undertake you. Weeks senior 246. And I want to see the photo of his cat called Pearly. The last one to get on didn't have a ticket. Of course I didn't. It's press 3. I don't have a third door. So as you can see, traffic stops and we move out. I mean, the only time we'll speed is if we're going downhill, but we're in the business park, so it's all relatively flat. I've not actually ever completed this game, legit. I mean, I've also just not ever completed the game. So what I do at the last stop is I get off, say bye to all the passengers. And then I check for any rubbish or any personal belongings. Even if it doesn't say, because it doesn't always tell you. As you can see, there is nothing. Get back into the driver's seat and we drive back to the depot. I like driving back, you get more XP for driving back. And there's no rush. We can just take our time. There you go. And you only need to worry about speed bumps and potholes when there's passengers. If there's no passengers, you don't need to worry about them as much. Like, watch. No deductions because no passengers. Of course, you don't need to pull into this last one, you can pull into any of them. I just pull into the last one all the time because it's just easier. Lights off. Make sure these lights are all off. Let's make sure we put it into neutral. Into park. Turn off the engine. And then we go and lock this door. And we go and get off the bus. Oops. We had 19 grand from that route. And we've already leveled up. We've got a new wrap, a new decal, and a new colour. So what I'll do is I'll go check out this new wrap. This is obviously my bus. Customized. Yeah, it's the one I've never liked. Okay, so cancel. Yes. Okay. Route planner. So we need to also expand this route. So what I'm going to do to this first route is edit it. It ends here. But I'm going to bring it up and around here. Like so. That's that one done. So I've got to drive this route and I've got to drive this route again. So we'll drive this route first. I guess I can do random time now. All the settings will stay the same. Between trips. Unlock. Open it from the front button. Unlock these. Check to make sure there's no rubbish on the bus before we start. Never found any when I do these checks. No, I didn't do the check on the last run, but you know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I always have my lights on a little bit during the daytime. Because be safe, be seen kind of thing. You can also play music if you wanted. I don't. Oops, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, I've already gone the wrong way. That's out of habit. Oopsie daisy. Okay. There we go. So stuff like that does happen. You get the habit of going one way because every other time I've played this game I haven't done it going this way. So that's just out of habit. It happens. To Greenwich Square. You don't really need to worry about being late as well. Once again, it's another thing that happens. Especially when there's like traffic or it's a holiday and more people want to choose the bus. There's a significant more amount of passengers on this one. 2, 3, 20.
I need a ticket.
Day senior. 2, 4, 50, 60. And then
What? Oh,
check tickets. Hey bros, you got a ticket? Okay, they've all got tickets. The Media Center Astra next. If you get up close to the AI, they will eventually just decide to floor it through the intersection. I'm gonna wait for that van to go. There we go. Don't know why it takes me this way. But I do not want to judge the sat-nav. Now we sit in traffic.
Did you catch the concert last night at the old sawmill? The band seemed to be just sleepwalking their way through it. Horrible.
Why is there so much traffic today? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to not do that either. How do I change my camera mode? Ah, there we go.
Think about heading to the beach. I'm off work at 4 o'clock.
That sounds like a nice idea, but I'll have to see if I still fit into my swimsuit.
I'm gonna try and be as legit as possible. You can't always help being late. Like I said, sometimes there's traffic. Sometimes you gotta check just a ton of tickets, like your bus is full. There's so many things that contribute to lateness. Ooh. Anti-turns like that one. I'm gonna try my best to not do anything that's not recorded on this save. Just because I don't want people to think that I'm cheating. Kind of like any of my Minecraft series is that I would just any series. I don't like doing things off of camera. There's so many fucking grandmas.
I already showed you how often.
You saw my
There we go. And we can go again. West Spoke. I'm not used to just normally recording games. I'm typically live streaming them. But I don't want to be live streaming too many things at the same time. Because I'm an entertainment YouTuber. May as well play any of the games I've got. That old lady has COVID. Fucking hell. Keep going. We got West Spoke, East Spoke, and then the other one. Okay, now you gotta grab that, return it to the guy, get on, get to doing the tickets. Day student 1, 2, 4, 50, 60. And then we get up. I still check them because sometimes it says that they don't have a ticket.
Here you go.
Yes, we're a scammy. We're a scammy business. And we leave. We have to wait in the traffic. Don't just brake check me, you silly cow. I've never ever said that to a bus driver. Wow, perfect parking! Like, come on. 2, 3, 50, 70, 80. Okay.
I
Often do you what? How often?
of course.
You saw my... Yeah, of course.
Oh, I've already shown
There we go. We've definitely already made more money off this route than the last one.
Next stop, Astro Promenade. Last stop, please leave.
Oh yeah, that's the promenade. That's the one. Nice and gentle.
Next stop, Astro Promenade. Last stop, please leave the bus.
And like always, just hop off. In we go. Lights off, put it in park. Get those lights off. Open that. Put it in neutral. Turn the engine off is what I was supposed to do there. Lock the doors. And there we go. Why did we lose some of the stars? I did nothing. It's probably like timing or something. That's a nice 13 grand. And now I'm going to edit these a minute. This ends at West Spoke, so that's just going to be the name. And it's going to be called BP1, B1, the Business Park 1. And that ends in West Spoke. And then we're going to edit this one. It's going to be called, obviously, B2. And it's going to be called Astro Promenade. That's where it ends. Save. There's no point seeing where it starts. And that's going to be that. So we're going to take the B1 route on the Satara K. Please be like something important. Ah, nighttime. Nice. We're going to barely get any customers during the nighttime. That's just how it is. Okay, we're on 26 minutes. Let's just sort these out. We're ready to go. While that's opening, just look for any trash. I forgot about it. Nothing. But also at night time there shouldn't be much traffic.
Next stop, Astro Promenade.
Alright, yeah, I need. Oh. Week, regular. Person that's handicapped doesn't have a ticket. After the fact that I have to do so much to get them on the fucker. Couldn't even buy a ticket. So how I normally do it is I lower the ramp before I open any of the doors. Then I open the doors. Wait for everyone to get on and off. Okay, everyone's on. Let's check everybody's tickets. And for any rubbish. Close those. Put up my ramp with my indicator on. And then off we go.
Next stop, Northern Spoke.
I think I've very rarely had multiple times when I've needed to facilitate a handicapped passenger. That's typically on trips from like the city up to the business park.
How often often do you want to see it?
As often as I ask, you wanker.
I already showed you the ticket.
And off we go. So we've got South Spoke.
Stop, South Spoke.
Just gonna take my time over this bump. I like making longer videos because obviously I can fit more in the videos. And obviously when it's stuff like this, I want to have as much in the videos as I can to show my as much progression as I can in a single video. That's the goal. 2, 4, 6, 7, 50, 70, 80. Whereas all these other YouTubers are doing like 10 to 15 minute videos.
Of course.
Which obviously makes sense, but I mean, they upload so many videos a week. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading next, kind of thing. So that's why I do longer videos. I like adding more things. People have asked me that question so many times. Why do you do such long videos? And I've given them the same answer. It's because, one, I want to. Two, I don't like getting stuck in the middle of action, so I don't like ending a video just as I'm about to do something, because by the time I could come around to recording it, I could forget what I'm going to do. So that's why I want to do as many of the bullet points as I can on the stuff I need to do. To get so I know where I'm picking up next time. Oh, and on this first run especially, or this first bullet point, I can fit the whole thing in, which is why I did some of the ahead ones beforehand. So I'll probably start off with the simpler stuff, like the extra routes, and painting buses or buying a bus. I'll start off with those, and then do the driving a bit further on, and do it in order. Then the stuff that's like generate income, I obviously need to drive that route first, then put an AI driver on that route. Speed bump. I don't know what the speeds are for those bumps that you need to do. But the AI just don't give a fuck. This is the kind of system I want for Truckers MP, where you own a company, you can add players to your company and they drive your selection of vehicles. No one's getting on. Don't think anyone's getting off. I mean, this is going to be a quick this, then this. Then go as quick as I can. I've never used a too early event. I mean, I've never really been too early. And then when it comes to the ones in the city, it'll be the destination via like Siegwalden or via some like little section. But for these little routes, I don't need to put via anything. Because this is how they are in the UK. They don't show the stops on them, they just show the destination. And then via like a major like subsection of a town or city. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Next stop, West Spoke. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
And I'm not gonna stand up. I'm gonna open the doors and then I'm gonna stand up. So you can see it looks a lot more professional than just the number 1 and then the number 2 and so on and so forth. And just check. But yeah, B is for business park. Then C will be for city. S for Siegwalden. Then there's the industry, so that'll be I. Then we'll have the long journeys, which are from one section to another, which will be L. Kind of thing. That's my goal. And the reason I want to do this without like any mods is I don't want anything interfering with the income while I'm doing these videos. When I'm playing on my own, I will, because I don't care. Like the paint jobs on all of my trucks, all of my buses get me $1 million a route on each bus. I'm getting a nice amount of money just from this sponsored ad on my bus. On my buses. Drive in. Put it in park, neutral. Turn this light off, turn that light off, turn those lights off, open that, turn that off, go lock these back doors, then get off. I locked the front door before I closed it. Another 24 grand for the bank there. Another 5-star rating. So we've got the new bus and a new colour. So we're going to listen to what she has to say. She'll say something. Here we go.
Wow, that worked out perfectly. Congratulations. I've talked with the municipality, and they'd like us to expand the company, hire some new people, and get some new buses. In return, they've offered us a commission for our efforts. And they've agreed to let us expand the network to the entire region north of the city center. Sounds good, doesn't it? To accomplish that, we'd better start by buying new buses. Head over to the bus shop. There should be some options available for you to select from.
So let me just discuss my thing. So this is obviously the business park. So this is B. Then we've got the industry zone, which is going to include Port Amber, so that'll be I. And we've got the agriculture zone, so A. City, which is this massive thing, which will be C. Then Oakville and Siegwalden, which will be O. So Steineck down here will be S. Westfield for W. We have another S here. So we'll have to figure something out there. And then K. We'll also have L. For the longer routes. And then if it's from city to say Port Amber, it'll be L. Port Amber via city or something like that. That's how I'm thinking about doing it. So our goals are buy new bus, hire new driver, generate income, and transport 180 passengers. I'm gonna quickly go look at how much the buses are. 158 grand for this. We can do that. I want all buses to have the same livery for now. So I'm just going to customize and then just apply to all buses. Then all buses have this. Oh. Okay. guess I'll have to apply this one separately. Black, and apply. There we go. So we've got the bus. Then we need to hire a driver, which we do by going to employees. We'll go for Alexandra, like so. Then we'll go to route planner, assign them to B2, because that's the one that generated the most money. And we're going to put them on the Mercedes. And then generate income on a route with the driver, which we'll have. Then transport at least 180 passengers, which we'll look at doing in the next video. So thank you for coming and watching. Episode 2 will probably be recorded straight after this, for me's sake. But yeah, like I said, thank you for coming out and watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!